All right, it's Hood Rich Radio. It's the voice of DJ Scream. What's up, Moran? We got a special guest in the building. He goes by the name of Future. You've heard of him. Let's get up for Future back on Hood Rich Radio.
Zone 6 Wizard in the building. What's happening?
Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all for showing me love.
What's up, man? How you been? Talk to us.
I'm good.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
First, congrats. It's looking like you're definitely going to have the #1 album again. You know what I'm saying? You're making that a habit. And I guess the first thing I got to ask you is, man, you've accomplished so much, so many records. Now you got plaques, #1s. Your company's doing well. Like, what's the next thing for Future, you think?
Just molding into that executive.
Okay.
And just get behind the artist 1,000%.
Okay. And who are some of the artists that are actually on FBG?
It's quite a few artists, but right now I'm looking for a new roster. Also, it's already like family who already everyone there. But just for us now, just reaching out and just any artist is willing to get signed, ready to get signed.
Mm-hmm. What you look for when you go scout like your artist or your talent? Like what's the most important
creativity?
thing?
I want to create like originality, just being original, just being the creativity have to be there. Just someone who just got a crazy work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Their own goals, their own ambition, they are self-driven and just want to bring something to the table.
Now, how does that work? Because everybody that knows you knows like coming anywhere close to a matching your work ethic is like impossible. So how does that work? Like when you speak of work ethic, because I want people to know, like, you put 20 songs on this album, which means you have 20,000 probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work?
It just got to come to them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like their work ethic going to come through just standing in the studio and just working and seeing they craft paying off for them. Sometimes you see it pay off for you and you fiend for more. The hunger just increase.
Are there any artists out there that you kind of like wish you might have signed to FBG? That you might have been talking to, that might have slipped through your hands?
Nah.
All right, cool. And then the Wizard, let's talk about the name The Wizard. They've been calling you The Wizard for some time now.
Right.
Explain what that means and how you got the name The Wizard.
The Wizard was me, was OGD just saying, like, I see everything before it happened, basically. Like, it's a long road, the Wizard, like, I can figure it out. I have a way of figuring things out. That was just his way of explaining it to me and just saying that's what the Wizard meant. And it's been a saying over just like a nickname everyone gave me for a minute. They were just been speaking on it or calling me the Wizard. It was just time I felt like this to drop it.
That's real. Now, you really talking a lot of talk on this album, more specifically on the track Crazy But It's True. Like, you calling out like a lot of things. So what really puts you in that zone? Do you feel like people don't pay you the homage that you deserve?
Yeah, I don't feel like people just really just go in their interviews and just say, oh, Future the one who did this, or Future did that, or Future did that. Because, you know, they ego into it. You know what I'm saying? You're an artist and you coming up. You don't want to just give a man too props, too many of it. I mean, you know what I mean? Give him his props or whatever. Like, so it's just hard, especially me, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I'm just in that position where nobody probably don't want to be able to just acknowledge it.
When you were doing like way back to Dirty Sprite mixtapes 1000 and all of them, did you ever like envision that you would have such an impact?
No, I didn't think I was going to envision. That was the vision. It was just for me being original and trying to do as much as me as possible, like for us add something new to the game, you know what I'm saying? Bring something new as possible to the game.
So when you went to that phase and everybody turn up, and then everybody gets dreadlocks and all this other stuff, like how did you was it surreal? How do you react to all that? Does that make you go deeper and say, okay, I got to create on another level?
Just made me want to create again and just reinvent myself time after time. Find a new thing, find a new it that everybody gravitate towards, you know what I'm saying? Just really basically being consistent with reinventing myself time after time.
That's real. When it comes to reinvention, would you say you're your biggest critic?
Yeah, I could be my biggest critic because I want to just go to the next level. I want to feel like I'm growing. I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just achieving everything I want to achieve, and for us, like, just making the music better and better.
Right.
And how do you seek for like production these days? You know what I'm saying? Because one of the best parts of your music is always the marriage between the production and your writing. Like, what do you look for in producers?
The newest hungry dude, like whatever the newest hungry producer. It's just really just knock some beats out and just get in and just let's work.
One of my favorite records on the album is with Tay Keith. How did the collaboration with Tay Keith come about?
Tape Keith, someone actually brought me the beats, but he had been working with Metro for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so happened when I haven't had a chance to get in the studio with him, but someone brought a beat and I just did the song. Like, damn, I didn't even realize it was his beat at first. But at the same time, it was a dope beat and I wanted to get on it. End up doing it, dude. I did the record and picked the record for the album.
What excites you more, the actual process of creating the music or touring? Because you look like you have a lot of fun doing your live shows and your concerts too, and then, future shows be crazy. So what excites you more?
Probably creating the music in the studio when I'm by myself.
Okay.
But it's fun to see your fans react to the music. Also, when you go into the shows and going to the tours.
All right. So after Wizard for the rest of the year, fans be wanting 3-4 future mixtapes or albums a year. Are we going to get some more future projects this year?
Yeah, this year I'm gonna continue to drop. Just not sure when and what's the next project called, but I'm for sure to drop something.
Okay, and then after seeing your documentary too, man, we know that you got a very intricate story. You think we'll see more of that on the big screen? You think you're gonna bring more of that to life?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna bring that have to bring that to the big screen. I just wanted to open up a little, show the fans the insight of what's going on behind the scenes. But besides that, I kept a little bit. I held back some just for another time, but so far so good.
That's real.
Atlanta has the biggest week ever coming, which is Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, talk to us about Future and Super Bowl. First off, what's your prediction? You got the L.A. Rams and you got the GOAT Brady and the Patriots. What's Future's prediction?
I'm not sure because a lot of my homies from the West Side.
Okay.
And they room for the same. They room for the Rams and Tom Brady. That's my favorite player.
Okay.
So it's a hard one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fight.
What do you think what should people do when they come to Atlanta next week if they never been to Atlanta? What's some of the stuff they can do other than the norm? We know about the malls and everything, but tell them Future's like tour guide plan for some of the things they need to come to Atlanta and do.
When you come to Atlanta, you have to just have to the Magic City.
Magic City for sure.
Then you have to go to. I'm gonna have a party at Gold Room. They gotta come and check me out.
Okay, all the Future parties.
Hey, for sure.
Make sure you get there early.
Yeah, hopefully we invited.
Just get there early regardless.
All the Future parties, make sure you come.
Yeah,
For sure.
What about eating? What does Future eat?
Probably I got named Busy B.
Busy B. That's what's up. Pull up to Busy B.
Pull up to Busy
Get
B.
the real ATL plate.
Hell yeah,
Right.
hell yeah.
Now let's talk about some real Atlanta stuff real quick. Your relationship with Big Bank Black. We heard that interview. That interview was one of my favorite interviews ever.
Very
You know
east
what I'm
side.
saying?
Right.
It didn't seem like it was an
East side.
interview. It seemed like y'all were just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about your relationship with Big Bank, who I think should be the mayor of Atlanta when Keisha's done.
Now Bank, man, we go back. So that was like my day one partner. He just wanted to be able to get some things out and just have me open up in a way that I never have, and it was a good thing.
Okay, that's what it is.
No Cap Radio.
No Cap Radio. Shouts to Big Bank, man. Talk about fashion too. Where you see fashion going in 2019? What direction you think it's gonna go in?
With fashion, I feel like people just dressing how they want to dress right now.
Doing what they want to do.
Doing what they want to do.
And then also, what we see some Future shades. When do we get this Future designer collaboration?
Trying to get the deal now. I'm working on the deal.
So you already got some designs already put together?
Not too many designs, just a few deals on the table.
Okay.
You still got the hats
Right.
going on too?
I don't have the hats no more, but I was working on a deal with the hats, but I don't have the hats anymore.
You still Reebok, right?
Reebok for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And you dropped 2 shoes with them?
We
Or-
dropped 2 different shoes, 2 different colorways, but we're doing something special this year too, also, me and Reebok.
Okay. That's what it is, man. And finally, before you get out of here, man, give some motivation to a young boy or a teen or somebody that's trying to do the music that might be going through the struggle.
Man, just create wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? Try to find time you can record it on your phone, record melodies over your phone if you can't get in the studio at the time. Try to write it down, keep a journal, write everything that you're going through that day, write it down so you have those moments you can go back and
You
reflect.
actually do that? Like you'll drop something on your phone if you get a melody? Like you
Nah, but usually I'm always in the studio.
Okay, got you.
Like, so I'll be able to record it. This is for somebody basically who not in the studio. If you're not in the studio and you don't have access to a studio 24 hours, just continue to work if you don't have, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like just make your work ethic, like just be productive. Make sure every day you're productive.
And what do they do when they feel like giving up? Because we all been there. Like if it's that day where it's just cloudy, it's dark, and you're like, the hell with this, man. I'm giving up. What you think they should do?
I think they're gonna think about just giving up. If you give up, you're giving up on yourself. So if you want to give up on yourself, then give up. You're gonna always come through hard times and find trials and tribulations where can't no one get you out of this situation but yourself, and you're gonna give up. Then I guess you're never gonna get to where you need to get to.
That's real.
Words from the Wizard right there. Sir Rich Radio, you know what it is. Get that Wizard. Salute the future.
Check it out.
96.7 The Beat.